What's good, people? Jimmy Bones here with my Battlefield 1 beta impressions. Starting off with the look, definitely looks a lot like Star Wars Battlefront. We only got to play that one map at the time. It was kind of like the Rocky maps. I think the same map that they gave with the beta for Star Wars Battlefront. So like those two maps kind of go hand in hand with like that Rocky, kind of landscape type deal. Orange rocks and whatnot. The movement is definitely Battlefield. So all the same, bullet drop is definitely something that they upped in this game. From a distance with a sniper, like you really have to compensate with the bullet drop. Just even bullets in general, like we have iron sights instead of red dots and reticles. So there's no reticles in this game from what I know, what I believe. This is definitely back in history, World War I, so they didn't have that technology back then, of course, which is fine. Iron sights had an adjustment curve definitely to them. I thought they were great though overall. By the end of it, definitely took me like 2 or 3 days to get into it, but that support class is all on me with those LMGs. I do my work. Yeah, the gameplay, it was only Conquest and Rush. I stuck to the Conquest, really, me and my squad that I had on there. Rush. I felt like the map was way too big for a game of Rush, so I kind of stuck to Conquest, which was a lot more fun. Plus it incorporated, a lot more tanks and planes and whatnot. And getting to the tanks, DICE has come out and said that they're going to nerf the tanks as well as the horses. And people complain a lot about those. Whereas with the tanks, I do not see that much of an issue. It's a tank, so of course it's going to take a lot of damage to get down. Of course you won't be able to shoot it with any bullets or whatnot. You'll need to get up close, hit it with that dynamite, C4, or use teamwork. Basically, I don't think they should nerf the armor on the tank, but maybe incorporate a launcher, maybe a weaker launcher to every single class, or just at least the assault class as well as the support class. Probably doesn't make sense to add it to, the sniper class anyway, but that's neither here nor there. If you get up close to it, hit it with like 2 dynamites, I believe, 3 dynamites, it'll disable. Then you hit it with a couple C4 and it's done. Or you can pick up the anti-tank rifle, which is, located at, a couple of the flags at a time. You pick that up, that's about, 5-6 shots to the side of the tank, and that is done. It's disabled and blows up automatically most of the time. But my biggest issue, I'd say, has to come with the horses. That's definitely the biggest issue there. People riding horses. You like the guy up with half a clip, and then he's not dead, or you like the horse up with half a clip, the horse is still going. I think they should nerf the horse by at least like 25-30%. That's just overall damage. I believe it should be probably about like half a clip with your standard assault rifle, so about 15 to like maybe 18 rounds, and the horse should just collapse. I believe the damage is still the same with the rider that's on top of the horse, but it's the main horse that covers the most mass and which people are going to be shooting at the most get rid of. So as long as they get in there and patch that, the horse's health just in general, I think this game's going to be fine. I'm excited for it. It's definitely not a day one purchase after just Battlefield 1 and that monstrosity, one of the worst multiplayer launches in gaming. But that's definitely a game I'm keeping my eye out on. So I'm going to wait and see how it runs. It ran bad on all platforms last year. Like, y'all remember? It ran bad on all platforms. So like, I'm just going to stay away from that for day one at least. Fall back, see what the reviews are saying, see what the optimization's like, and then definitely get into it. I'll definitely have it by maybe like December. If it is broken, which I reckon DICE wouldn't let that happen twice with Battlefield 4 and then 1. They're putting a lot into Battlefield 1. And if they were to let that crumble, under optimization restrictions and whatnot, then that would just look really bad. And I think they really don't want that again. But if it's good, it's definitely a week 1 purchase just because it's multiplayer, and I'm going to wait and see. But that's pretty much it. Jimmy Bones here. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.